Welcome to the first social media update since the Christmas break. A lot to cover today, should take us 10 to 15 minutes. So we've trawled the internet, we've seen all the different changes on the social media channels. We've tested many of them out and we're going to give you a little update now. So where are we starting?
So first thing is Twitter, where they've launched their 360-degree live video through Periscope. And that's Twitter's attempt to get in on this sort of video market.
Yeah. So it's interesting. That video capability has been within Twitter for a long time, but nobody's really taken a grasp of it and done a lot with it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few people periscoping out there, and some of them are doing very well. But generally, I say it's a very small percentage that really jumped on video. And now we're seeing them introduce 360. They've got to do it because 360, you know, 360 video and VR are going to be huge through 2017, so they've got to do it.
Yeah.
My only worry is the hardware to do the 360 video, because you know our phones don't do it. I think we're a way off, probably 12 to 18 months off having phones that might be capable of shooting 360 video.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to add value in the right areas for Twitter to make any difference to their user numbers.
Yeah.
But they are doing other things, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they are doing other things, such as the CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, had a sort of Q&A thing on Twitter. Well, not really a Q&A, but just a suggestions thing for what Twitter could do and what they could do better. Some of the suggestions were improve protection from online trolls and bullies.
100%, yeah, that needs to be sorted.
Yeah. The most requested feature, which is something that Twitter could probably do relatively easily, is have a feature where you can edit tweets that you've already done.
Yeah.
That's something that he wants to put into Twitter as soon as possible.
Okay. So Jack Dorsey was one of the original team at Twitter. He helped launch it. Then he left, and then he was invited back in. Yeah. And now he's the CEO. He's been overseeing them trying to sell it. I know Disney were interested, and a few other big media companies.
Google, apparently.
Yeah. And the big stopping point was that whole safety thing and the Twitter trolls and the abuse and all that. You know, the best thing about Twitter is its openness, which is also the worst thing about it, and it's really hard to control that. You know, if you look at something like Facebook, you have to be a person, a named person behind an account.
That's true.
Whereas with Twitter, you can be very much more anonymous. But that anonymity is good because it means people can be honest, but it's also bad because it means you get some nasty people. I don't know how they can tackle it. I don't think they'll ever be able to sell the products unless they do tackle it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't see what they could do. The whole editing tweets thing, 100% so on that. Everybody I know, you know, everybody who uses Twitter knows what happens when you send a tweet out and you forgot to attach your image, or you forgot to attach the link, or you know, even though you read it over 3 times, you send it, and there's still a problem with it. So, yeah, something needs to be sorted.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Next, Facebook have introduced live audio, so you can just put up some audio on Facebook rather than having to put up a whole video and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about this. So the feature is that that people can just present through Facebook using the live tool, but there's no video. So it'd just be an image and then you just talk out through it, which is a fantastic idea considering how big podcasting has been through 2016. It's had a real resurgence. And the fact that sometimes, and I do this all the time, I'll be watching a video, but then I'll be doing something, so I'm not actually looking at it. I'm actually listening to it more than looking at it. So I think it's going to be a huge hit. They're testing it at the moment with selected partners, bigger businesses, basically.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be an instant hit. I think actually that people will warm to that quicker than they warm to live video.
Yeah.
Because live video seems to still be a bit of a challenge for Facebook, and adoption's been really low. You know, it is being adopted by more and more people, and I'm seeing more and more of my friends using it. But it still seems to be mostly kind of news outlets that are using it, the BBC, ITV, BBC, Sky News, people like that.
Yeah.
Your Mashables and the Telegraph and people like that, but you're not seeing kind of the general public using it that much. I just don't think they're that comfortable with it, having just audio could be a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I think so. Twitter have changed it now so that when you search for something, it's shown by the popularity of the tweet rather than the newest tweet.
Yes, yes, and I have seen this in practice. And there was a lot of debate around whether this was a good move or not. Because in the past, you would just do a straight search in Twitter or go to search.twitter.com and it would just put everything in chronological order. So you do the search 5 seconds later, and it'd be the latest tweet would be at the top.
Yeah.
And the only problem I found with that was you'd be searching on a subject, be a hashtag in search, hashtag BBC QT for BBC Question Time, and you'd go down and you'd be reading through a lot of drivel before you got something that was really good.
Yeah.
Now moving it to popularity is, I think you can get honing straight on the meat of the conversation straight away.
Yeah.
It's not stopping you joining in the conversation, it's just getting you to where the chunky conversation is. So personally, I think it's a great idea. From what I've seen of it, I don't, it's not going to light the world up,
Yeah.
but it's just a nice little addition, something I think people have been asking for a long time.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing in the long
Yeah.
run. Yeah. Facebook now, you can go live straight from the desktop.
Oh, God, yeah. I do get very excited over social media, but this really excited me. We knew it was coming, and I'd seen little bits of video of it working and screenshots on various social media websites. But this was the first time I saw it for real. So
Yeah.
came across it over the Christmas break, one of the clients, and noticed that there, where you normally put your update in on a business page, there was an option for live video. Clicked it, very simple, pops up a dialogue, you give it a title, and then you hit the go live button, and it does the countdown just like it would do on the normal app. 3, 2, 1, and then goes live. Fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Add that to the fact that now you can schedule your live videos. Brilliant. I think it just, for a lot of businesses that can't afford flashy cameras like the one we're using, that ability to be able to go live on their desktop and still have their phone to hand, I think it's going to be a brilliant, brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Weirdly, I've checked all of the pages that we manage, and only one has got it so far. So I think it's in a limited test. And we haven't really tested it with our client because they're just not suited to live video yet. I think next week, definitely next week, we will do live video with that client when we're down in Exeter, do like a live update on what that business is doing, and I think that'll be the perfect time to test it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Instagram as well have introduced stickers and a hands-free feature.
Yeah, well, I discovered the hands-free feature today, which actually works really, really well.
Yeah, it does.
Let's just quickly demo that. So I don't recall getting an update to Instagram, because normally you get an update to the app and you read the notes and it tells you what it's going to do, but this feature just kind of appeared. So just quite simply, to get to the hands-free feature, launch your Instagram app, go in as in your... Just go into it, as if you're going to add to your story, and then along the bottom there, you'll see there's some menu options. If I just slide those across, I've got one called hands-free. And all you do is just click that button, and then you can leave your phone stood up, and you'll see the line going around the outside. We think it's around 15 seconds, do you think?
Yeah, I reckon.
You can just stand back from your phone then, and that just gives you a few more options when you're recording. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be really, really useful for us. It's nearly finished. There you go. And then you can start editing that video however you want to edit it. And actually, you can see from here the sticker feature as well. So at the top of the screen, you'll see there's a little smiley face in a square. If I click in there, I then get some stickers pop up, and there's a menu, loads of options there. Come back down. All you need to do is click on what you want once. It will then appear on the image, and then you can grab that and move it around. If you grab it with 2 fingers, you can resize it. Let's just bring it down. Bring it down so you can see it. There you go. So, yeah. And I think that you saw something as well. If you hold your finger on it, what is it? You could change that. Oh, try and do it.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just hold your finger, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So just holding a finger on gives me another option for that image.
Yeah.
Hold my finger on again. It's weird, it's not doing anything now. Oh, there you go. You've got to be right in the centre of the image.
Yeah.
There you go. So it's changed to another image. and then you can resize that and drag it to wherever you want, or drag it down the bottom and it goes. So yeah, stickers feature, brilliant. It just adds a little bit more flair to your Instagram stories, and there's loads of images to choose from, and hands-free, which I think is going to be brilliant. For the people, especially on stories, that want to kind of tell stories, you know, you could get someone, set the phone up, for instance, you could be at the bottom of the staircase, set the phone up, somebody stands off shot, presses that button, and then it captures you walking up. So for times of storytelling over 10, 20 different posts on Instagram, I think it's going to be really useful. And the fact that, you know, the other thing is you get your phone on the stand, hit that button, step back and talk. So they see more of you rather than, you know, in the face kind of thing all the time. It's interesting. I'm going to see what people should notice by following other people's stories, how they're using that feature. Be interested.
Yeah, definitely. And the final topic is Facebook are allowing you to chat with up to 6 people on Messenger.
Yes, so this went live actually before Christmas, before we broke up. I've not seen anybody doing it yet, but then the only way you're going to see it is if you're in that conversation. So I think it's something we need to test. We were discussing it earlier, weren't we? And I think 6 is a good number for that kind of size screen.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to be able to have 8 or 10, but imagine it in kind of context of a load of friends coming together in a video chat to wish one of the friends happy birthday, or to organise their next skiing trip, or, you know, kind of bringing people together in that kind of FaceTime group chat. I think it's going to be brilliant. I would like them to see it and expand it to the business community as well, because Skype have had that lockdown for a long time, and Skype isn't that brilliant. So potential, there's lots of potential, I think, for group video chat. I'm interested to see where that goes. And I think what we'll do is we'll try and test it early next week as a team, try and get 4 of us in one at the same time and see how it works.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Is that it for this week?
That's it. That's all the news.
So that's our update for this week. If you see this, you're in the group and you see this and you've got any questions, please ask them below. We will be testing out some of these features that we've seen appear over the next week or two, and if we get more information, we'll share it with you. In the meantime, got any friends out there who run their own businesses or wanting to get better at social, do invite them to come and join the group, and I'll authorise that. We're at 100 members now. It would be nice to get a few more people in the group. Thanks for your time. Take care.
Cheers.